We believe that farming biodynamically is a more holistic way of farming. It's a better approach to looking at the farm system and looking at the land.
Biodynamics is about the whole farm. It's not just about the farm where the vineyard sits. It's about everything else that surrounds the vineyard. It's about the perimeter of the farm. It's about what's above the farm, and it's about what's below the farm as well.
I believe that biodynamic farming offers us the opportunity to be more intimate with our vineyards.
It's a better way of preserving the soil and enhancing the soil, and it's a better way of producing more expressive grapes. A preparation's a substance that we make from natural ingredients to apply to the soil, to the plants, and to add to our compost. We're going to make a tea out of it that we'll use when applying other preps to help promote soil health and plant health.
The prep garden allows us to grow some of the different plants and herbs that we then can harvest and dry in some cases and make our compost teas or our preparations to spray in the vineyard with.
So I'm just going to cut it up. It helps speed up the breakdown process.
Almost always plants to give us a concentrated and very powerful preparation or solution that we can then add to the vineyard environment. And when I say add it, I'm not talking hundreds and hundreds of gallons per acre. I'm talking tiny homeopathic doses, where we are really releasing very small quantities out into a natural environment.
This is the cow manure for making 500 and barrel compost. Each preparation has its own purpose. 500 is applied to the soil to stimulate root growth and life in the soil. For 500, we'll fill the horns with this. So we use a cow horn to mature the 500 or the manure in over winter because it's an organic vessel that can be found on the farms. It helps protect the manure from the winter rains, so it's able to mature in a drier environment. It doesn't get waterlogged and become anaerobic. It's just a good maturation vessel that's organic.
One way or the other, we're digging them up today because of all that worm activity.
When we dig up the cow horns, we're looking to see that the manure that we've put in the horns has changed from being a green raw material to a mature, more humus-like material. It doesn't smell like manure, it just smells like this beautiful earth.
We're trying to bring the outside environment into our vineyards and not only use biodynamic preparations and biodynamic ways of farming with astrological signs and rhythms and cycles. We're also trying to bring more what we would call native or local cycles and plants and flora and fauna into our vineyards.
When we were grinding the crystals, we were making preparation 501. It's a silica preparation once ground up.
This is where we're going to be adding our water to the process to make our silica porridge.
It's packed into a cow horn and left in the soil over summer. Right. Silica crystals are used to enhance the plant's connection to the light forces and also to enhance or to stimulate photosynthesis.
We employ crystals as a way of focusing the light and or enhancing the light that already exists out there and bringing that into the canopy.
With biodynamics, you try and close the loop by reusing what you're exporting, like our waste pumice, and using that as our fertility material as opposed to just purchasing organic fertilizers. With biodynamics, you make preparations to try and increase the life in the soil and enhance the biodiversity of life in the soil.
I don't see that we're trying to convert other people. We're trying to learn, and we believe it's the right thing to do by the land, by all the workers, and by the end consumer. And having started off as a skeptic, I now would consider myself neither a skeptic nor a devout follower. I believe that there is something to it. I believe that there is something powerful to biodynamics.
As we increasingly divorce ourselves from and cut off ourselves from nature, we forget these cycles and these rhythms in nature. And so biodynamics is simply trying to put your farm and your mindset back into these natural energetical rhythms that are happening outside.
We're trying to get the grapes to express where they're grown, more so than with conventional farming. We believe that by growing the preps on site and making the preps on site, we're translating more the essence of the site to the grapes.
It's hard to quantify it in any way, but what I've observed and what I taste on a regular basis in our wines from biodynamic grapes is that they have more vitality, they have more vibrancy, and the wines themselves tend to have better balance.
Not everyone's going to understand it. Not everyone thinks that way. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to show them, show them your farm, show them your compost, show them the wine you make, and say, look, is this not good practices? Is this not good farming practices? Is this not fantastic wine?